Yeah.
I'm from there. Because I was DJing, you know what I'm saying? And I was
DJing.
looking in the crowd, seeing who was all, you know what I'm saying?
This part two, y'all.
I was on my P's and Q's that night. I wasn't tweaking. I'm from there. So, but I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I literally didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
You feel me?
So was he there?
Shit.
Was DJ you there?
He backdoored Vine, man. He gave up they low, man. They got Vine out the way. He was stealing. Then the cases with him and Dirk them, and also Dirk them blame Vine for the shit.
Yeah, he is charged with attempted murder for shooting outside of the Midtown Varsity. CBS 46's Kirsten Bragg joins us live outside of the jail. Tracy.
That's right. This is where the Chicago rapper, was scheduled to turn himself in. And moments ago, he did just that. I want to show you a video of him walking into the jail. And as you mentioned, he's facing charges, 5 charges, in fact, following a shooting at the Varsity earlier this year in February.
And they got it sealed. They blame Bond them for the shit. It's been confirmed. And then they got it sealed after that.
And they got it sealed, so couldn't nobody see none of the cases.
Been slimy the whole time. He been stealing from Bond all the situations that been taking place. We seen on the internet with Bond them, somebody Bond accused.
You gotta think about it, bro. It seemed like he was setting up. He not even negotiating jury prices, my guy. Like it seemed like he was the operator and the manager of the whole operation. So much to the point where the federal government, the FBI itself, the FBI has came out and said, this is the person who bought the flights. This is the person who brought the guns to the hotel.
Yeah,
this is the person
who
bought the guns. This is the person who bought the car, who orchestrated the whole hit on Quando Rondo cousin.
That
you know
boy
what I'm saying?
This
is the person who finish him. This is the person who got all of this. You see what I'm saying, though? He's the person who finished him. So it would make sense that he was the person that was booking the shows.
He was the person that was
booking the features. He was the person that was booking the commercials, booking his songs on Power and all this little shit.
He had his hands in everything.
So usually when you got a manager like that, usually they are okay. Hey, King Von, he'll do that. Give me $1 million. Then he'll come back to King Von and be like, "Hey, boy, they gonna give you $750,000. That's cool." Von will say, "Yeah, you'll give him $750. Whole time you charging them $1 million, and you pocketing $250 in your pocket, or you telling him $500,000. He cool. He like $500,000. That's it. That's quick, easy. $500,000. I'm from the hood, nigga.
But
Hell yeah.
That's the same way the streets go if you think about it.
Or you get what I'm saying though? It would make sense for somebody to be stealing, swiping little. You feel me? It's hard for
that
a
nigga was doing more than swiping.
Who ain't never had
boy,
nothing. Been from the hood of Chicago his whole life, and now he's managing millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars on a day-to-day basis. It's hard for him to not put something in his pocket. You see what I'm saying? When he walk around, he ain't got no jewelry on. He walk around, he ain't got. You feel?
Somebody is stealing money. You know, it was Vonnie who was stealing. Von probably thought he paid for his house. Vonnie was renting it. Vonnie had all the controls over the money. You know, these guys, Lil Durk them, Von them, they never passed high school. They never graduated to the next step. And when they did go to school, the teachers were just passing them, just for showing up. So Vonnie is the smart one. You know, he the one go to Icebox, break the deals for him. He do everything for him. He the one who, when a person get murdered in Chicago, they call for their payment, and he make sure it get. They don't talk to Lil Durk. They talk to Vonnie.
Cuz handle all transactions. Nigga, from the business to the business.
With his $1 billion lawyer. The world may never know, but one thing is for certain, is that Dirk better be ready, because there is definitely more to come.
So they trying to say...
People asking about Jam. Yeah, they say that Jam, he did tell, but they say that Jam told because...
They backdoored Von.
King Von being backdoored. And everybody knows that King Von was backdoored. You know, we didn't even know that Zoo was there. I remember this one live where... It was this live where Lil Durk was on live, and the fans was telling him that King Von is dead. And they was playing crazy. According to them, man, they already knew, you know, what was about to happen. They couldn't stand the heat that King Von was bringing, man. He was bringing.
That's another thing. Have you ever...
See, I ain't gonna say it wasn't the heat. I think
Do you not think it's weird that just thinking about that? You don't think it's weird that every time somebody dies that has something to do with Lil Durk, he just magically on live?
But it ain't just Durk, though.
It kind of makes you think
it ain't
that
just
he's
Durk,
on
though.
live to
that's like a signature. That ain't just Durk.
He's on live to keep the police off of him. When Quando Rondo cousin got killed, he was on live. I think when FBG Cash got killed, he was on live.
Come on.
So it's kind of like, is it a coincidence now that it was some other people that got killed and they was on live talking and joking and doing all this and all that and all that. Like, it's kind of like they go live to be like, okay, police, it wasn't me. Look, I was on live
as such.
in a whole
I
nother
ain't
section.
saying that's
I was
what
on
they
live
do.
in a whole
It do
nother
seem
location.
as such.
Hey, every time your daddy getting money, that don't mean bar. I'm doing a video. Shit. It kind of be like, hey, look, police, get off me. I wasn't there. I'm not the suspect.
Yeah.
So then when you see all of them things happening multiple times, and then to think that as King Von was getting killed, Durk just happened to be on live. It kind of like make you think.
Extra heat, and then they were stealing from him. Everybody around him was stealing. Von got a good heart. That's one thing about him.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. So the real question is, did OTF and Lil Durk backdoor Von because he was too hard-headed and he made them hot? I know it's a long stretch, but did Lil Durk backdoor King Von to beat the case and get the fame he think he deserved? I don't know, bro. Because King, I thought about that too. Like, was King Von just
some shit to think
just doing too much? Like, did King Von, the type of person he was, you never know. He could have threatened Lil Durk. Hey boy, if I find out you're snitching in that case, I'm gonna kill you, boy. You see what I'm saying? Now what you feel me? Or I'm not saying it could be a valid reason, it could be an invalid reason, it could be some slimy shit. It could be, you never really know what's going on for real. But he could have backdoored him just because King Von was maybe King Von was trying to do something to him because he thought he was snitching, and you never know, bro. You never know. But it's a lot of coincidences. There's a lot of dots that's getting connected right now that
for sure.
It's just spooky. But it sucks that he passed away, though.
This whole situation spooky. Man.
He said that. He said the ops don't play with him. It happened from inside.
But they're trying to say Durk did it so he can get off on the varsity
it's a million
case.
questions running through my head right now. I'm just talking
do it so he can get off on the varsity case.
You know what I'm saying?
But then they tried to cover it up with the
y'all think it's a coincidence that he died in Atlanta?
Quando Rondo cousin.
How did Lil Tim make it out alive?
I don't know, man. They're moving sloppy, bro.
Did somebody grab King Von homies? Did somebody grab his guns? Was they in cahoots with the police? Did the police already know what was going on? Listen, bro. One thing I do know for sure, I know for sure that the music industry is very evil. The whole entertainment business is very evil, bro. And people get killed over much less.
Real rap, Mako.
So.
See, I'm just saying, why don't we plan? And if they kill him, that shit was planned. And if they kill him,
it's like he analyzed the whole story in his music.
And then I hear
it's like he kind of knew he was about to get backdoored, or he felt it in the air or something. I don't know, dog. Hop in the comments, chat.
It's scary.
What you think, man?
It's scary.
The Durk backdoor, the OTF